Hello guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to another PlanElt Zoo stream. I'm Eltanin. For those of you who don't know, I'm one of the community managers here at Frontier, and you can normally find me doing fun PlanElt Zoo stuff. I've been away for a couple of weeks. I got trapped in London and then I was sick, but I am here and ready to have some more PlanElt Zoo fun. But you may have seen from the screen, I meant to have Jens here as a guest, but where could he be?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm gonna get a chair. I don't want to sit on my knees the entire stream. There we go.
I've been having to try
floor
all that.
hurts.
Yeah.
It's not good on your knees.
You're also very tall.
Yes.
Yeah, we're continuing our routine of seeing whenever Jens is a guest, what ridiculous ways we can bring him in. So I've been having to sit here and try not to laugh while Jens is below a desk.
I was literally curled up like
Yeah.
under the desk, like hope no one sees my hunchback.
And when you were on there, I had to like tuck your hood down because there was just a little hood peeking over the top.
Turns out I'm a tall man.
You
and
are
therefore-
rather a tall man. Can't relate, but
Yeah.
this chair makes it very deceptive. Our chairs are at two very different heights.
Did he get up from his burrow? Good one.
But see, you joined the badger community. The badgers are here. Here's my little friend. Little friend.
Oh yeah, you're back to the badgers now.
Yeah, because they're me. My
Yeah.
motif. I don't know where the other ones are. I think there's one behind you. But
Maybe.
there's this little. I have my little shoulder badger.
There's one there.
Yeah,
There's
friends,
badger.
friends.
Yeah, friends.
We love them.
Pet the badger. Oh, with the hairs.
But yes, hello, welcome everyone. I have missed you all dearly. I hope you have missed me too. This week we're going to be doing some more PlanElt Zoo fun things.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. And it's been a while since I was here last, I think.
It's been a while since I was here last.
That's true. But like you said, you've been trapped in London.
Yeah,
you were ill.
Tim took over for me last week.
Yeah.
Everybody thought I was away in Canada yet, but I go to Canada this week.
Yes.
So not yet. But yeah, no, I got stuck in London and then I was sick. But this week we're going to have some fun. So should we jump on over?
Yeah, we can do that. Sure.
Jump on over.
Speaking of animals, I got to meet red pandas last week.
You did.
That was incredible.
Your motif. Let's pan over to our red pandas while you
My
tell us about
motif.
them. Yeah, your branding in PlanElt is the red pandas.
Exactly. There they are.
Oh, this one's
There's
doing a little
our red-
sit.
That's a good little sit right there for that red panda.
Look at that chunky boy.
That is a good chunky boy. I went to, I had a week off. That was nice. And I got to go to Shepherd's Wildlife Park, which is just south of Cambridge, where we're located. And I had a free voucher for 2 people to have a red panda experience. So me and my partner went down and we got to meet the red pandas.
They're very cute.
And they were adorable. And basically, so what we got to do is we got to go into the
So you had
red
to climb
panda
down that ladder they
enclosure.
have?
Yeah, so we had to climb down a little ladder. That was great. And basically, they gave us like these little pouches with grapes and pears in them. And then we would just like hand them to the pandas. Basically, just put them in their mouth for them. They're adorable.
They're such little babies.
Oh,
Oh,
standing up.
He's doing a stand.
He's doing a stand. Yay.
I love them so much. When we were there filming for our animal talks, and
Yes.
Fran got to meet the red pandas, they do little high fives. They trade little
Yes,
high fives.
they did that. They did that a couple of times where they would like do this and I high-fived them again. Also, what we learned is if you're going to Shepherd's for a red panda experience, if you like touch your nose when they're looking at you, they will lean forward and boop your nose. Yes. So a couple times I just did this, and then one of them was just like, hello.
Forbidden cats.
Yes.
Forbidden cat is now trapped
no.
below here.
Oh no. Poor-
He really is the forbidden cat.
Oh, he's playing.
He's playing, which is why he's glitched below it.
Oh no.
But
Well, too bad.
that's okay. He's living his best life. Look at
They
him.
were adorable. They were like big cats like basically like big cats.
They are
Like,
forbidden cats.
I have a big cat who's he's like 12 kilograms. He's like
Massive.
he's 7 kilograms. So he's like a stone, I think it is.
He is massive. Like, my cat's big.
floof.
Merlin is big. And Merlin's a ragdoll, which is a big breed. But we think yours might be a forest cat.
Yes, so
because
he's a big
he's
a big heckin' boy. And the pandas were about his size. So that was kind of cool. And their fur is very, very soft, but also a bit like, not brittle necessarily, but it's
More like hair than fur.
Yes.
Yeah, but still
it was
soft.
it was good. Yeah. So definitely recommend it if you live near a wildlife park or a zoo where they have red pandas and red panda experiences.
And the ones at Shepworth are lovely, but if you go to the ones at Shepworth, be aware that you do have to have the ability to climb a ladder.
Yes.
If that's something you cannot manage, you will not be able.
I feel like most people should be able to. Then again, you know.
Disabilities exist.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
My apologies.
if
My
you
apologies.
are incapable of climbing a ladder, then that's probably not for you.
Yeah.
But the thing that's still funny to me is that Fran fell up the ladder, not down.
I still don't understand how she managed to fall up a ladder, and I don't think she's ever really explained it.
She just missed a rung when she was climbing, I think, and it fell while going up. But I'm like, how did you fall on the return?
I mean, I understand falling down when you're trying to go up, but when I hear falling up, that breaks the laws of physics.
It's the fact that she fell when she was going back up to get out of it. But I think she fell as she was climbing up. She missed a rung and then like went down slightly and then had to go back. But I was still just like, of the times to fall, you'd think it'd be when you're descending in the first place,
I guess.
not
yeah.
when you're trying to get out.
Well, Bacon Play asks if I brought any of the pandas I visited. Unfortunately not. I wish I had, but no.
I wish you had to. What's wrong with it?
Ooh, that's not a... That's the dirty habitat.
Why are they so dirty?
I don't know. Call a keeper.
Come deal.
Deal with this thing.
How dare you?
It looks like it might just be poop.
You're in a staff work zone. Why are you not being cleaned?
I don't know. Time since last visit, 0 months. I don't know.
I don't know. Go clean.
Please.
Plus,
My fallow deer. They're so dirty.
they're having a crisis. But yeah, I'm glad you had a nice time on
was
your
a
time
very
off
nice time.
with some forbidden cats.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
Cool.
Out with a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, look at him go. Leaf blower all of the feces away.
Oh, I actually hadn't seen that there was an actual animation of the thing
Yeah.
being sucked in. That's really good.
It just hoovers them. Can you imagine
Very
if
good.
that's how easy it was to clean up after cats?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So much better. And then this facility is because I still haven't put power in that area. That's fine.
Yeah, you'll get to it.
Yeah, it'll be there. Right.
All right. So, yeah, the last time I was here, you were building out this. You
It's
built
finished
out a bunch of
now.
rocks. And, oh, wow, it looks great.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw how it finished.
No, I
So
don't
this
think I did.
area you saw where I did all my like foliage and decorating this area. But now there's up here, there's all this foliage area. Really love the big
wow.
trees. They have a little play area with some toys. I've created like a little stone path to make this hill a bit more interesting.
Nice.
And to give them some stuff to kind of settle on in the sun. We have up here, which everybody was really stressing out that these two are levitating, and I refused to put supports below them.
I mean, that one is supposed to float.
This one's
isn't it?
not.
No, well, that's fine. It's a big flat thing, and you can say that you can see it's connected to the rock.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with it's on like steel support and it's embedded in here.
Yeah, it's embedded in there.
Fine.
Yes.
But everybody was being like, "There's no support," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Also, people were being like, "You put the feeders below the water, like you put a bunch of the ice blocks below the water," and I've had to remove them because I was getting annoyed by the notifications. But I wanted it for aesthetic. I didn't want it for functionality.
But that thing, that platform with the hole in it, that's meant to float on the
Yes,
water.
this
That's
one
supposed to be
one
like
has
that.
boys.
Yeah.
This one do the floaty float.
Is that how you pronounce it? Boys?
Yeah, boys.
I always said boys.
Might be an accent thing, but just boys.
Boys. All right, cool. It's very funny to me.
Swim out to the boys.
Yeah,
When you go-
exactly. Yeah.
Just make sure you don't go past the lads.
Don't go past the fellas.
But yeah, they're just having a happy splish splashy little time.
How many otters do you have now?
Oh, good God. Oh.
Too many. Oh, you even gave them like a little cove thing in there. That's cute.
Yeah, they have like a little.
Because I think there was like a sheer thing almost there. No, I don't know.
It's got like a little carve-in, so
Yeah.
they have a little alcove. It's quite
Like it.
cute.
That's nice.
How many hours have we got? 7.
Oh, nice.
7 hours. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know, I just kind of dumped them all in. Don't throw your box in the water. Well, bye.
Bounce.
Rude. How
Yeah.
dare you? They're very cute though.
They are adorable.
Another forbidden cat.
Another forbidden cat that I saw during my time off.
I know you sent me a video.
They are, I don't know if you've ever, if you've ever seen Asian small-clawed otters in, not in the wild necessarily, but out in a zoo or a park or a wildlife experience. They are loud. There was so much screaming going on. They were just yelling over and over and over again for food. Like anytime someone walked by their wall, basically.
Yeah.
They
This
were
was
just like like that. It was amazing.
yeah, but imagine a chorus of them because there's like 10 at any given time.
Yep.
Yeah, this is why when we were filming the animal talk for them, we had to restart and move and like walk around about 10 times because the sun lighting didn't work,
Sure.
kept moving.
Yeah.
The wind was wrecking all the microphones because it picked up wind, it got really windy, so if we
Oh,
weren't in
yeah.
the right
Yeah,
angle,
yeah.
couldn't hear. And then the angles we could get in where the sun worked and we couldn't hear, all you could hear was otters. And we had to try and figure out how to get
look
the
how
audio
cute
to work.
they are.
Oh, look at them, a little
so cute.
squad. They're going on a group activity.
Jump in, we're going shopping.
So in this
Squad.
week's water aerobics class, we're gonna work on making sure that your back muscles are easing up. We're gonna try and help you relieve that tension. Look at them go.
Hashtag squad goals.
I know. Look at them.
They're so adorable.
I am very sad that like they are an animal where, unlike the red pandas, it's not safe to go in and be with them. So
Right,
that's why
because they
get to
are
go in.
carnivores.
Yeah, they would have been.
Yeah, they have.
They absolutely would have mauled us to shreds, especially if they were hungry.
Yeah.
So they're very sweet, deceptive-looking little creatures, but they are vicious.
They definitely are. I saw some sea otters at a thing in Norway last year actually.
I was going to say, when did you go to Norway? No,
last year when I went back, and yeah, they were pretty vicious. They had like real sharp teeth. But yeah, they're very adorable.
I got really excited by rolling in the mud.
The Otter Squad on its way to fight crime. Fight some underwater crime.
Otter Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also saw, where is it? Pacha saying an utterly great habitat that is.
There
I was
you
like,
go.
I feel like you'd appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
And you're welcome for the education how to pronounce boys, Caesar.
Boys.
Boys.
That's so weird to me, but I'll take it.
It's the closest I can make to an air horn noise. But yeah, hello to everyone. We haven't actually tuned into the chat a huge amount. We've been talking chaos about animal visits because we are zoo enthusiasts, surprisingly
We
enough.
are animal enthusiasts.
Yeah, it might be surprising given what we do for a living. We keep it pretty low key, but we
Yeah.
are rather a fan.
Here's a fun fact from Osric. The Asian short-clawed otter keepers, bit of a tongue twister, at my zoo used to have to replace their boots every few months because of how much the otters chewed through them.
Yeah, when I went in to do the meerkat talk, it was the same.
Yeah.
They kept burying my feet to try and make me sink lower to get to the food I was holding quicker.
Oof.
And I was basically told, like, you're fine to be in here with them, and they won't touch you, but don't put your hands down because they will maul your hands. And they were like, if you work here, you will lose your boots. We have multiple pairs of boots that we wear for going in these enclosures, for going in the otters and stuff, because they will just chew them.
Chew 'em. Ow.
They didn't chew through my trainers, they just kept trying to bury me.
Right.
But they are also like, the first thing they said was they were like, they have good PR. Because of Compare the Meerkat, because of everything else, people,
Yeah.
they have a good PR team.
Yeah.
And people now think they're these like lovable, really friendly, and they were like, nope, they'll maul your face off. So there's your, sorry to disappoint you, there's your reality about meerkats
maybe
for
not-
the day.
Oh yeah, the meerkats, yeah. Maybe not keep meerkats and otters as pets.
Yeah, maybe
Potentially.
don't shove your hand in a meerkat exhibit.
So what's the plan for today?
We were talking about animals, so I just started sticking rocks down.
That's fine. I feel like that's what we do on a lot of streams. We just stick down rocks and we just talk about a lot of
Yeah, honestly. But I do need to fill in this area with rocks because I do have a
Yes.
levitating path.
That's fair enough, yeah. There might be a need for some things. I think you might need some garbage bins there as well, because look, how dare.
Yeah, probably. But I will shove some rocks down and try and make this slightly functional.
I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Oh my god! Instead of me for once, you?
I mean, it's bound to happen you know, sometimes.
I know, it's just normally the ADHD function.
Such is the live stream environment. Sometimes your brain just goes,
No.
and then there's nothing.
No brain, only floof.
Oh,
No brain.
no brain, just floof.
Just
Exactly.
floof.
If you might have seen it earlier in the top right corner. Yes, top right corner. If you decide to follow us over on Twitch, you'll get a little shout out with like a little thing popping up.
Why is
So
this
shout out to Kyla Full, to Sir Matthews, to Lyonix, to Official Buter, and to Jens, a game player, for following us on Twitch.
Jens didn't
Before
follow us
this-
before.
Sorry?
Jens didn't follow us yet.
Apparently not. But
Hi,
they're
Jens, a
following
game
us now.
player.
Shout out to Jens, a game player. Shout out to everyone who follows us.
Shout out to everyone, but hello,
Yeah.
other Jens.
There are at least 3 more of us.
Yeah, other Jens has become like a feature at this point. We're always like, replacement Jens when you're not around.
Is that what they are?
They are secondary Jens.
There was at one point another Jens hired at this company, and so I messaged them on Teams and just said, there can be only one.
And they no longer work here.
No, they're still here.
Okay, I thought you were implying like there once was, and then you dealt with that.
I took care of them. No, I didn't. What?
I just love the idea of you being like a Jens hitman, exclusively for other Jenses.
Yeah, you know, it's like in Highlander. You do the sword duel and you cut their head off and you gain their power.
I feel like I should have seen this, but I didn't see that.
I wonder how you would react to Highlander, because this Jens is the evil clothesline. They had a conversation. Exactly. I wonder how you would react to Highlander, because one, there's a Belgian Frenchman playing a Scotsman in it with a pretty terrible Scottish accent.
Starting strong.
Yeah. And there is a Scottish actor
In a show called Highlander,
in a movie called Highlander.
there's a Scottish actor.
Yes. And that Scottish actor is Sean Connery, who is playing a Egyptian with a Spanish name wielding a Japanese sword. It's awesome.
How is Austin Powers more accurate?
It's very funny.
Oh my god.
It's honestly it's one of those like cult 80s movies that, you know, you either really like or, you know, really don't. Yeah, Ozrek, best movie soundtrack ever. I agree. That soundtrack is full of Queen music, and that's all that soundtrack is.
Okay, you don't get to just claim you got a good soundtrack just because you have Queen. Like, that's not having a good soundtrack, that's just you like Queen.
It's a good soundtrack. Gotta
The
say.
infamously Scottish band, Queen. I love Freddie McMercury.
Specky is here. Shout out to ZX Specky.
Hello, Specky. That feels mean.
Hello, saying it like that.
No, just the idea that Specky is normally an insult for people.
Is it?
Yeah, it's one of those like mean child
I-
like playground insults. I never understood it because I like glasses.
Specky as in spectacles.
Mm-hmm.
I thought ZX Specky was a reference to the ZX Spectrum.
That would make sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. ZX as Specky can... There can be only one Specky, has Kurgan voice. I got that reference. But I mean, Specky can definitely confirm or deny.
If it is the Spectrum,
That is correct, it's the Spectrum.
you have good taste in consoles. I sold mine when I moved down here, sadly. But I did have a mint condition Spectrum in a storable steel case with the printer with the original silver paper. Still had it all working.
Wow, nice.
But when I was moving down here, I was like, it's just more to move. So I sold it, and I sold my fully boxed Commodore 64. I like retros. I just like console collecting.
Specky says they still have their Specky, still working. Amazing.
I respect.
I've never had one. That wasn't really a thing in Norway. Commodore 64 definitely was, but the ZX Spectrum, as far as I'm aware, wasn't really a thing. There might be some Norwegians older than me who can confirm or deny that, but 4-year-old machine, yeah, there you go. 40 years old. I wasn't alive back then.
Time
so
is fake.
Specky says they're 10 years older than it. Yes, time is fake.
Time is fake. I refuse to abide by the laws of time.
Didn't you post on Instagram the other day saying you'd be 25 in...
25?
No, you'd be 30 in 2030. No, what was it?
35.
35. That's
I was going to say, if
it
I'm 25...
I thought you said... Anyway,
If
yeah.
I'm 25 in 2030, I'd currently be, what?
17?
Yeah.
Yes, you would be, actually.
I'd be 17. Let's not... I'd
No.
question me having this job if I was 17 years old. No,
Yeah,
actually, I'd be 16 for like 3 more days.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, sorry. I was going to...
It's my birthday on Sunday. For context, for people about
Yeah,
why
for
that was a
context.
thing. So I would have a few more days of being 16.
Yeah, you did give me a short existential crisis when I realized, oh no, in 2030 I'd be 42.
Yeah, sorry about that one.
Yep.
It's easy for me to figure out because 95. So anything that's on a 5 or a 10, easy to figure out how old I'll be.
Right. Yeah, it's a bit different with being born in 1988.
Yeah, harder to do math.
Yep. Math.
Mine's a pretty easy rounded number, but I am also of our team. Actually, potentially of the entire CN team.
You
Maybe.
probably, I think so.
I think I'm the baby of the
Yeah.
entire CN team.
It must be easy being born in the year 2000 because you can just
Yeah.
take the current year and just remove the 20 ahead of it.
Yeah. But then also, you were born in the year 2000.
And
It just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. My little sister was born in 2004, and she's just turned 18 this week. Do you know how wrong it feels that her birthday is like within the past week, and she was born in 2004. She's 18.
Yep. I had the same reaction when some of my younger cousins were starting to reach that age as well. I was like, no, you are bebe. You are not an adult now, please.
You are a tiny baby. You are
Yes.
not allowed to be grown.
Yes. No one clip that and post that out of context. Yeah, Osric says, I have a BBC Micro, a Spectrum 128K plus 2. Wow. Nest and various other bits and bobs. That's cool.
I respect other console people.
I think the oldest console I have is does a handheld count as a console?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Does-
I've got handhelds in my collection as
I
well.
mean, I've got a Game Boy. Does
The original, like the black and white.
The grey brick, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it works anymore, but
Nah, I'm disappointed in
yeah,
you.
I'm sorry. But I also have 2 Game & Watch games,
Oh, Game &
which is
Watches
the
were good.
precursor to Game Boy. So I
Yeah.
got those.
I liked the Game & Watch.
Yeah, me too.
Did they not do a relaunch of it recently, like a little mini?
I think so, yeah. There were a couple of
Yeah.
things that came out that were like re-releases. It just felt like it got really a lot colder in here suddenly.
Really?
Yeah, the air conditioning, I think, just like pushed some cold air out. So I was like,
Oh,
it's cold now.
did not notice. I'm a very naturally warm person.
I'm not. I'm a poor Norwegian. I'm cold all the time.
You'd think I would be Scottish and all,
Mm.
but no. I'm.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like you're used to the cold.
Yeah, you're Norwegian.
Yes, and obviously I'm a poor Norwegian because I'm not used to the cold. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. My brain did not process this.
Yeah, like
That's why I was like, but you should be good. No, you'd think, but a lot of people in Scotland are exactly the same, and then there's just me who's, I don't know, warm-blooded.
sure, yeah.
Like, this is an actual thing. I am way warmer than I meant to be most of the time. So when the pandemic was still at its worst,
Right.
I kept when places going in and out of them were temperature checking you, I kept beeping and warning.
Oh yeah.
But that's because I just naturally sit at the warning level, because my natural body temperature is about a degree or 2 hotter than the
Sure.
average.
Yeah.
So I had to get a note from my doctor that I would carry around, being like, I promise you, they don't have COVID. They're just a warm person.
They're just a bit warm.
I kept having to tell this to people, being like, I promise I'm fine. And they're like, we don't believe you. I'm like, I have a medical note. I have evidence. So yeah, that was a fun thing.
Jay Rasek asking, what are we working on today in PlanElt? Well, right now we're filling in.
Right now I'm filling in
this thing here.
this horrible chunk of
This
path.
gap. It sounds like a rocking good time. Hello, old country. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Shout
Hello,
out.
hello.
But yeah, no, we're gonna fill in this stuff, and then once we're done with that, we'll see what else we can. What other
Start another
shenanigans we
enclosure.
get up to? Start another enclosure, maybe.
Do some shenanigans. We need to leave it
Shenanigans.
somewhere because I won't be here for a few more weeks after just coming back. I'm heading off.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're going to be taking over in my absence, I think.
I'm gonna probably mainly gonna focus on some career mode, but maybe at some point we'll mess around and PlanElt Zoo a little, see what kind of.
Can't wait to come
Stuff
back
we
and see
can-
what chaos I return to.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine.
It's really convincing when you say it like that.
It'll be fine.
Well, I am going to be
And that's the
living...
thumbnail.
Me just looking disappointedly. Well, I will be living my best life, so I'm going to be in such a good mood that maybe I won't mind if you mess
I
around.
promise I won't ruin your zoo.
As long as you, I'd be amazed if you somehow managed to ruin it.
I mean, there are ways. I
There are
think.
ways,
Yeah.
but
Chaos Hour sounds fun. Yeah, exactly, Heather. Nah, I'll be nice. I'll be good.
I appreciate it. But I stand by. I will be in way too good a mood to be particularly mean if you do anything.
Excuse me.
I am very excited.
cold.
The
I
cold
know.
makes you sleepy.
Cold makes you sleepy. That is actually a thing from like ancient times when we were not the way we are now. Anyway,
The more you know.
it's like evolutionary because when it gets cold and when it gets dark, that's when it's nighttime, and so your body goes, time to sleep now.
I know you get kind of sleepy when it gets like really cold because your body goes into shutdown. I didn't realize when it gets just like a little bit chilly.
I mean, it might just be me that overreacts to the to the air conditioning in this room, but apparently that is why you should keep your bedroom should be cold and it should be dark, and free of other distractions.
The more you know.
Yes.
We should get the rainbow that does that. You
Just
press
have
it
like
on
a
the stream deck.
button. I think, what is it? NBC might have some copyright issues with
I
that,
can get a
but
Planet Zoo version.
that'd be fun. That would be fun.
That would be fun. Why did I think you were about to start doing the Star Wars theme?
I mean, that wasn't far off.
Yeah.
That wasn't
I was like,
far
why
off.
you just busted out Star Wars?
No, I'm just trying to think of things to say.
The fun,
These are nice
consistent.
boulders.
It's a nice boulder.
Yes, I like that boulder.
I wonder if you did a tally how many times we've said that during streams, because it's a lot.
It's a fair amount, and it's practically every time you place down rocks when we don't have anything else to say. We just go, "That's a nice boulder.
That's the reality of life.
That's a nice boulder out there."
We're able to lean into it double as much because, you know, Scotland!
Scotland and
Do you know how many of the TikToks that are just that audio that's like, Scotland! And then somebody blasting bagpipes I get sent?
No.
The amount of people that anyone they come across, they send me it. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this being my reputation, but I do find it very amusing the amount of just random Scotland forever content I get sent. Oh, look at that.
I think it was a notification about an otter joining a pack.
Let's go see the otters. Otter, 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 otter. Where did I build otter? Here.
There, right there.
Otter, 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 otter. Is it in this? No, this is visiting players. So I've lost the notification. I can't remember what things.
Up there, the calendar.
The calendar?
Social
Thank
event. Buana has joined a pack.
Hello. No gang activity in my zoo. How dare you? I'm trying to set a good example for the kids. Yeah. Losing my view on. Why am I not just camera? There we go.
And it seems fine.
Scotland Forever music blasts.
I need to look up this. I need to look up this name.
The urge I have to pull out my phone and find this audio and just blast it.
I have apparently missed out on this hilarious Scotland-centric meme.
People do it for various things, but the one I get sent quite often is various forms of, there'll be like ASMR videos or other things where people will be being like, oh, this is like the best sound you've ever heard, isn't it? Like, can you have anything better than this? And it'll just be something going, yeah, Scotland forever, bagpipes. And it's a lot of like random things like that. But the other one I keep being sent at the moment is this American woman who made a video speaking about Americans who claim they're Scottish because their great-great-grandfather twice removed was Scottish.
I mean, that's Americans in general when it comes to all...
Yeah.
Like...
But they're really bad about it with Scotland in particular. Loads of them will be like, oh, well, my clan is this, and I'm getting married in this tartan, and they'll be like really obnoxious about it, which is really funny because we don't even do that.
Right.
And it's an ongoing joke that Scottish people tend to find it rather laughable.
Sure.
But she made a video about it, and it just starts with her being like, you're not Scottish. And then she goes on this rant explaining to people, but the entire comment section is just Scots being like, oh, you scared me for a minute. Just a bunch of Scottish people having like a crisis. And then there's a very famous cosplayer and like comedy person on TikTok called, her name is What's Her Name? And she made a video to it responding where she stitched the start was like, you're not Scottish. And then she was like, what are you on about? Yes, I am. And then slowly goes into doing an American accent, and she's like trying to say really Scottish stuff with a really, because she's known for how Scottish she is, and she's doing it in like a really bad American accent and just like having a breakdown. Gold. Absolute gold.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, no gang activity.
No gang activity.
Is
playing hide and seek.
Playing hide and seek. That's fine. Played with a beach ball, then played hide and seek.
Always good to play with a beach ball.
Back to the rock wall.
Back to the rocks. It looks really ugly, but say
no, it does not.
It's more just that I picked the wrong rock type.
Oh, facility having a significant negative effect on guests.
Is it the one? It's the same one as always. I refuse to change it. I refuse. They can suck it up.
There we go.
I like the way it looks. They can suck it up. It's a sandbox zoo. This is how I play this game.
I mean, you have 2,600-ish people visiting, so, you know, it seems like the zoo is doing well in spite of the keeper hut being a bit of a nuisance.
If one random guest wants to be a Karen and have an issue, then that they can submit their complaint and we will bin it. We don't care. PlanElt Zoo is a Karen-free zone. Heard it here first, folks.
Excuse me. Shout out to The Flash and to Forsagetti for following us over on
Oh my god,
Twitch.
I can't believe The Flash is a fan of PlanElt Zoo.
Flash. Fastest man alive. But which one are we talking about? Is it Jay Garrick? Is it Wally West? Is it Barry Allen?
I thought you were going to mean actors for a minute.
Is it Bart Allen? Is it Grant Gustin?
It's Grant Gustin. It's me. It's my stream. It's Grant Gustin.
Is it the dad from Dawson's Creek?
It is Grant Gustin. If it's my stream, it's Grant Gustin.
Let's see, which other Flashes are there? I mean, there's the Reverse Flash, obviously.
It's Grant Gustin, but he's still in his Warbler's outfit. That's the Flash's new uniform.
Sure, yeah. Just a school uniform.
Yep. He still goes to Dalton Academy. He's still in an a cappella group.
Kid Flash, yeah, Old Country. Bart Allen, Kid Flash.
I'm unapologetically still a Glee fan.
I know.
Unapologetically. It's awful. It's absolutely awful, and I love it. I think it is an absolute mess, and it's a mess I adore.
As long as you're having fun.
It's very nostalgic for me.
It's your thing. Yeah, that too.
It was like a big thing in my teens. Because I was, like 13 when it was airing? So I was like the right target market.
Sure.
And I was always a theatre kid nerd. Probably not surprising about me.
No. Not really.
Not sure what gives it away. Is it the overwhelming gay? What could it be? Yeah, no. Always.
If you're just joining us.
You're just joining us. We're talking about Glee.
My name is Jens. This is Eltanin. We're playing PlanElt Zoo. We're from the Frontier community team. And this is PlanElt Zoo, which is the community zoo that Eltanin is making in PlanElt Zoo. And right now we're filling in some gaps with rocks. Because what better way to fill in a gap than
With
a whole bunch of rocks?
A whole bunch of rocks.
Mhm.
Even Dev does this. I was on a call with Dev today, and they
Yeah.
were basically just being like, no, it's just rocks. Just rocks. Always rocks.
When in doubt,
Always rocks.
exactly.
But if you're just joining us, please do tell me who your favourite Glee ship is in chat.
Oh no.
There is a right answer.
Is it? Oh no, I forget their names.
Test Jens' Glee knowledge.
Is it? Oh, I forget their names now.
Who in Glee do you even know?
I mean, all of them technically, because I watched that.
Who can
I
you
watched
name?
that show for like 4 seasons.
Who can you name?
Leah Michelle.
That's not her name.
That's the actor.
Yeah, I know. Who can you name?
Finn.
Okay,
Puck.
there we go.
The kid in the wheelchair. I thought about him the other day.
Did you know the actor isn't actually in a wheelchair?
Yes, because I've seen the episode where he dances.
Yes, but he did like do every live
Oh,
tour. still in
Tina?
it. Yes. He did every live tour fully
there's-
in the wheelchair, which I
there's
really
Brittany.
like. There's Brittany.
Yep.
Brittany S. Pierce.
Brittany S. Pierce.
Yep.
There's Mr. Schuster.
Oh yeah.
Shoe.
Yeah. Yes, there is.
There's the gym teacher whose name I'm forgetting.
The one in the start or the one that replaces him? Because there's Coach Tanaka, and then that gets replaced by Coach Beast.
Coach Beast. No, I'm thinking of the.
Are you thinking of the squat Asian man, or are you thinking of the transgender?
No, I'm thinking of
woman
Coach.
man?
Yeah, Sue Sylvester. That's you.
Oh, you're
thank you,
thinking of that
Thiessen.
one. Sorry, I was
Uh,
thinking of the like coach, not the cheerleading coach, the like actual gym
Yeah.
coach.
The characters were Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, and Michelangelo.
Did you know? Here's a niche fact for you. I can do like a solid half of the epic rap battles of history, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle rap.
I can't.
And I don't think I've seen any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. I just really liked epic rap battles of history.
Well, if you want some recommendations on which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff to watch, just watch the original live-action movie because that movie kicks butt.
I feel like if I wanted to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers, you would be the person I'd message.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I should be the person you message because I'm probably the only one you know who knows about this stuff. Santana, yes, thank you, Thierson. I forget the rest of them. But I managed to name some of them.
You did.
There's
you
Darren
got
Criss, there's the actor.
Blaine.
Blaine, thank you.
Blaine Anderson.
Yes. And
One of the aforementioned a cappella boys.
yes. And I think he is in the ship with someone else that you.
Kurt.
Kurt. Thank you.
Their ship name is Clean.
Claim, that's what it was.
Santana.
That is what I was thinking of.
Santana is shipped with Brittany.
Yes. So anyway, welcome to Glee Talk with Planet Zoo, featuring Planet Zoo.
It wouldn't be a PlanElt stream if I didn't bring up some form of influential queer media.
I feel like Tim's just sitting there watching this, just going, "Oh no."
You know what? After the chaos Tim caused last week with their like Badger quartet,
Oh yeah,
Tim's not allowed to say anything.
I've heard stories about the chaos that Tim and Philippa get up to when they play challenge mode or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Rachel.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was wondering when you'd get Leah Michelle.
I should know this because like one of my colleagues is even named Rachel.
Have you seen the very common internet conspiracy that she can't read?
I've heard, yes. I've heard that. That would be very weird, being an actor who can't read, but
Yeah.
who am I to judge?
It's just an ongoing thing at this point,
Hmm.
and I find it very funny how often it comes up. And how, like, it's one of those internet memes that is now crossed over with other memes so
Yes,
often.
that is how I learned about it.
Yeah.
There was another very popular meme going around very recently.
Was it the Adam Levine?
Yes, that is exactly what it was.
There was a voice note. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I love that it's become such a thing that it's like you have to know so many levels of the internet to get it.
Anyway, how's your rock placement going?
I think most, like, nearly done, maybe?
Oh, Artie. That's the wheelchair guy.
Yes, it is. Artie Abrams.
Mm-hmm. Don't know why I forgot his name, but thank you, Thiessen. Thiessen?
It's nice to know there's some other Glee fans in the chat.
Some other Gleeks in the chat.
God. Forgot that's what they get called. I take it back.
Do you not consider yourself a Gleek?
No, I take it back. Burn it all. Mistakes were made. I will establish for everyone that's now like concerned about my taste in media, I don't think Glee is good.
It's just entertaining.
I think Glee is garbage that I love because of nostalgia, and I respect it for what it did at its time. Like, it was at the front running of representation for so many things, and I still heavily respect it for that. Was it ridiculous at times? Yes. Did they have a really tragic plotline where the guy's trauma was that he was dyslexic? Yes.
That's true.
That wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't put on the same level as the black trans woman.
Yeah.
But, you know, it had its issues. Nonetheless, I respect them for what they did.
Isaac wants to know why we love rocks so much. I mean, they are the perfect sort of filler, environmental filler, I guess, in PlanElt Zoo. Like,
Yeah, pretty
when in
much.
doubt, just put some rocks there and then just mix those rocks together and you can make something that looks pretty good. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, if you have a gap that looks empty or wrong, or you've messed up the sculpting tool with the pathing, not to name any names here or anything, then
They're naming themselves.
then the best way to fix it is to hide it with a bunch of rocks, and then it looks intentional.
Yes. When in doubt, rocks.
Absolutely.
Because rocks
when in
rock.
doubt. Rocks very much do rock. They solve all problems and hide.
In game.
They hide, yeah.
In real life, I feel like they
If
have
you get
limited,
creative.
I feel like they have limited uses, but you can probably get creative with some rocks. Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure you could find some uses. We are not advocating for violence. Disclaimer.
Yes, that should be noted.
Disclaimer.
Only use rocks in constructive ways.
All heroes rocks in legal, amenable, safe ways. Please do not throw rocks at people and claim the PlanElt Zoo team told you to.
But do subject them to rock and roll.
Yes. See? All rocks.
Yeah.
Great. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of rock climbing, but you know, some people are.
I like bouldering.
Yeah, see? Some people are.
Yes, we are talking in-game, Old Country. Don't confuse this with anything else.
But I think it's probably not surprising. I don't exactly look like somebody that's really into like bouldering sports, so that's probably not a shock. I say that actually.
Anyone can be into this.
They can. I just don't think I look like your average of what you would expect. But at the same
guess
point,
not.
I do know a surprising amount of like very LGBT games industry people who all got really into bouldering. So there is now like a
it's good
subgroup.
exercise. It is
Yeah.
good exercise for the entire body.
See, if I was going to do like full body exercise and I wanted one, I would lean towards swimming.
Yes, swimming is also very good. It's one, like, either bouldering or swimming is what I should do to support my archery. Because if you didn't know, I do archery in my spare time.
Yeah, and you've started up back at a club
I do
recently.
archery, I shoot archery. I don't know.
Do archery.
Do archery? Yeah. Or train archery?
No.
No? Anyway. But yeah,
You've started up at a new club again.
started back up again.
recently.
Yes, with a club, local club. I haven't started a club. I've just joined one.
Yes.
I should mention. I don't have that much. I don't have that much free time. Planet Geology. No, this is PlanElt Zoo. But this is looking pretty good.
Okay. This now no longer looks like a horrible cave.
Pshaw. It never looked like a horrible cave.
It didn't look great.
I mean, you filled it out nicely. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Didn't look great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the thing I did before, and I'm going to stick some like nice little moss through, and then we're good.
Yeah.
So I want
Duplicate.
to duplicate, and we're going to shove some greenery in here to
Nice.
ease it up a bit and break it up and make it look a little bit less visually just wall.
I should shout out Isaac saying, shouldn't have said anything, now we're going to hear rock puns. Oh boy, this is your first stream, isn't it? With
I was going to
us.
say, that's not new. We had a whole, hour?
Doing animal puns and bad jokes?
Oh no, we had like specifically rock puns.
Oh yeah.
There was one where you guys were making the worst possible rock specific jokes for quite a while.
And now I'm trying to think of some, but I can't.
It's not my job to be witty on stream, it's my job to host.
Isn't that...
I'm witty in social copy.
You could say the zoo really rocks. Thank you, old country.
Aw, it's always nice to
From
be
stone swords to
appreciated.
boulders. Now, all I can think of now is the corn song, and just try to change it to rocks.
It's corn!
It's rocks, a big hunk with knobs? No. Big hunk with... No, I got nothing.
It's rocks, a big lump of stone. It's got the grooves.
Yeah.
It's got the grooves.
It's got the geodes.
Can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's rocks!
Oh, memes. We like to have fun here.
We're also a fan of memes. Probably not surprising. We work in social media.
Mm-hmm.
It's a stereotype,
All
but it's a stereotype because it's
rocks.
true.
I mean, we are perpetually online, both of us,
Yeah, we have to be.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
That came out wrong.
It's also just like our job would be substantially harder if we weren't. Can you imagine if neither of us had any social awareness? We
Social media awareness, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, social awareness is a
Well,
different thing.
yeah, we had any like internet awareness.
That would be tricky.
Yeah, things would go substantially
Hmm.
worse. Right.
Yeah,
This area actually looks
Well
nice
done.
now.
yeah.
What's going to go up here? No. But I can't remember what the plan was after this. I remember we were making a gay area because we were basing it all around this
Yeah.
pride float, and you know it's me.
That's been done.
So we did this because we had the gay penguins.
Yep.
We had otters, one because I believe they're also gay, but also two because it's a joke on the fact that otters is a term for a type of gay man in the queer community. And I cannot remember what we were going to. We had Plant Daddy, which was a queer build, and because it was one of our pride builds. And now I can't remember, there was another animal we were going to include because we were going to be like, they are also.
I do not remember.
Give me
What
your
that
give me your
could have been.
gay animal suggestions.
That corridor rocks a major storm of flood and dropping against the wind.
Hey, there's just cranes. I don't know what you're talking about.
There are cranes in the
There's already
zoo.
a crane zoo.
There's totally something that looks
Yeah.
like cranes here.
No, they are cranes. Look,
Yeah,
see, they're
they-
even standing.
Yeah, they even look like, some of them are having a nap.
Yeah.
And some of them are standing up.
Yeah, look, they have a sprinkler.
Yeah.
There's already cranes. They've been done.
They're good. They're fine. That's probably, And this needs to be hooked up to power.
Yeah, I'll do it when I eventually build more over the
Why
side.
don't you just move
Because
it?
I find it funny at this point. Are you going to move it because it's annoying you? Go ahead. There's also a lamppost that's not.
I mean, the lamppost I can give and take. No species assigned. Oh, there's...
Don't know what you're talking about.
I give up.
It's PlanElt Zoo. I'm allowed to cause chaos. But that one's now in it.
The cranes do look a little flat, I agree.
They're just having a bad day. Be nice.
Go away, nothing to see here? I completely missed that sign.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's nothing to see. This
Well, yeah,
was
you
a
still
community gift somebody built specifically for PlanElt, and I
Aw.
found on the Steam Workshop, and I looked at it, and I was like, I don't know, because they made it like 2 months ago, and I was like, I don't know what you originally made this for, but I have the perfect use. So there's, it's right round.
Go away, nothing to see here. So you just...
Can't remember if I put one on this side. No, I did not. But yeah,
Amazing.
there's nothing to see
Incredible.
here. I mean, there's all of our team
There's our
as
team
topiaries.
represented as topiaries. That's true.
I didn't put I should put a squirrel over on the rocks. Anyway,
Squirrels.
what suggestions are we getting for flamingos? Is a decent one. Flamingos make sense.
Hmm?
Flamingos be pretty gay.
Hmm?
You know what else would actually make sense? Here's a surprising fact for you: giraffes.
Oh, I think I knew that actually.
That's probably because of me. telling you at some point.
I mean, probably.
Giraffes are it's something really high. It's something like 90% homosexual. It's a very high statistic.
Interesting.
The more you know.
Dun,
See,
dun,
we need
dun,
our...
dun. Or the sound, at least.
The sound might get us more issues than if we had like a parody
Yeah.
visual.
Pish posh. Someone can make something. Ah, well. Anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, you're not doing one squirrel. You're doing several squirrels. You should do one up in the tree.
I can do that.
I feel like that would be sort of the main, like, you know, in zoos you sometimes have like activities for kids to do.
Oh yeah, the one here is definitely
Find all the
Find
squirrels.
the squirrel.
How many squirrels can you find? And like, can you count them? And then at the end of the day, if you know, hand in like a form where you've counted all the squirrels, you can be like, hey, you win a prize or not.
somebody's going to ask how many squirrels there are to find, and we're going to go, oh. I genuinely don't know at this point.
Yes. I mean, me neither. You've done this more than I have.
Yeah, I didn't keep count. The answer is a lot.
We will find it. We will find out.
One day.
Yes.
One day I will upload this build, and people will...
And someone will count.
Someone will count. Probably going to be even. Will count the squirrels. On that note, he couldn't be here this week.
Shout out to Eben.
Shout out to Eben.
Safe recovery.
Yeah, he's not doing so great today, but he couldn't be here, so go send your love to Eben if
Yes.
you are on Twitter, if you know Eben and stuff, since he could not be here this week.
Yep.
Um,
Heather says the rocks look amazing.
Thank you. So, for this opposite side, I feel like flamingos would make sense, because then it's going to be like crane,
Bird.
crane, cassowary, flamingo.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yep.
And then we've got
like that.
penguins, so you know it's all of our flappy boys
Yes.
in one area. How big do I make?
I think like the size of the...
Let's look up what the flamingos
That's cassowaries.
cassowaries, but they're solitary. Flamingos aren't.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking like the size of that.
Why did I mean, flamingo.
There, greater flamingo. You wrote flamingos.
It's just too hyped. Flamingo, go, go.
No?
Get distracted in making sure that I have my phone set to be like important notifications only, which means that the only stuff that should come through while I'm on stream is anything that's like urgent. So when it goes off, I'm like, oh no.
300 square meters.
So
And
I was looking for, how many do they want in?
Oh.
Up to 500. We're not having 500.
They do like to live in big groups.
500.
I think that would crash the game, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's see what, so like, they need water, but like 500 square, so what's it
They need
compared to this?
almost as much... Well, they need a lot of water in their habitat.
Yeah, I want to know what the size of this one is. No, I did this wrong. Exit completely, please. What's the, how do I see the total size again? Am I going
Terrain.
mad?
Land area.
Okay, so it needs to be bigger than this. So I'm probably just going to make it this section,
Sure.
and then we can chuck in as many
I mean, you can probably
flamingos.
copy that and then just extend it a little bit.
No, because it's got a weird corner.
Oh. Yeah, don't like that. Don't like weird corners.
Could make my zoo more visually interesting by making all my habitats nice, curved, like people do. People make lovely ones where it's all got this like natural enclosure. No, I have a grid. I come from Britain. I've made everything very rose. I've made everything very blocky.
I was going to say, I've lived here for a while. Not everything is as gritty as this.
No, but at this point it's gone quite gritty, and so I'm like, at least until I get to like around this area, now that it's more curved, this area could start getting more. But like here, it would feel weird if I just suddenly went, this one exhibit.
All square,
It's
all
gonna
the
be-
time. All right, let's do it. Flamingos.
Flamingo.
Let's get some flamingos.
You good?
Yep, fine.
What barrier do they need?
Grade
Anything.
1. Anything. Grade 1, 1 meter.
What are we feeling? We feeling like we keep it the same?
Yeah, glass is probably good, and then some brick or whatever that is on the side there.
Yeah.
Ooh, or maybe the hedge wall.
We could do hedges.
Yeah.
Or we could do the same thing we've done here, where we do like hedges at one section, and then we could do glass, because this one's this stone and glass.
Yeah.
We could do similar to that. What other options we got? Why is that in my
There's
head?
there's wood, there's chain link.
I'm thinking either the like stone, the hedge, or the glass, or some combo of the three.
Yeah. I like the hedge.
I really don't like the chain link.
Well, let's not do the chain link then.
There will never be chain link.
Okay.
Personal preferences. Not a fan. It doesn't need to be this tall, does it? But,
No, it needs to be at least a meter.
yeah, let's make it shorter. Can I make it shorter?
Yes.
I don't think I can make the...
Yes, you can.
but before placing it.
No.
Yeah, no. I meant... Yeah, sorry. Was not clear. Brain was thinking
9.
internally.
Brain not worky.
Brain think in Elt.
And Old Country says that hedge looks good with stone, so there you go.
I'm glad people approve of my design decisions.
Why wouldn't they?
Chaos.
Won't the flamingos just fly off? No, they're pretty not sedentary, but they're gonna stay inside.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever been to a zoo with flamingos, but they're not leaving. They don't care. They're generally pretty just chill.
Oh.
I want angle snap.
There you go.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
being particular. You know, it's me.
That's fine. You are allowed to be particular. Whoop. Yeah, got it. Yeah. And now everyone will get to see the flamingos.
Mm-hmm.
The flamings. Oh, you're gonna do that thing? Yeah.
And then, oh god. Small.
Yes. There you go.
Small. Where's the little guy? Little guy.
There you go.
Is it a little?
Small.
Why you gotta be so little?
Why are you so small? Why are you so little?
Why you gotta be so little?
Why are you so
How
small?
many people have said that to me?
Really? Oh no. You can just be like, genetics.
I've genuinely had so many people just say that to me by default. And I'm like, yeah, I'm small. I am, in
I
fact.
feel like it's a bit rude asking people why they are small.
Why you gotta be so little?
Why are you small? Why are you little? I mean, yeah, genetics. Like, I was born this way. Like,
Yeah,
what do
like
you want?
I would love to be taller. Unfortunately, life didn't pan out that way. Instead, I am trapped at perpetually 5'3".
We realized going into the stream that, well, for one, my chair doesn't go any lower, so we had to boost Eltanin up a little.
Yeah, my legs are pressed against the top of this right now to make us reasonable height. Like, your chair's as low as it goes, right?
Yes.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I am small. I want a booster seat. My feet aren't on the ground. My feet are like dangling.
They are literally dangling.
Yeah.
Like, Eltanin has to like angle their feet to even touch the floor.
Yeah. I am little. I'm a little tiny person. I'm just a little guy.
There was actually a suggestion to do a flamingo walkthrough. I've never made like a walkthrough habitat in this game.
Yeah, neither have I. If you want to tell me how to do that, this can be the
Learning with
viewing
Eltanin.
area 2.0. Heather says you can have a few of my inches. I wish. I don't even. I'm basically 5'4", and all I want is to be like 5'7". I don't even want to be that tall. I think that 5'7" to 5'8" is like perfect height, and I just want to be like this much taller.
How tall is that?
That's yeah. Sorry, I don't do centimeters.
5 feet. What was it?
7? Like that.
Oh, 170. All right, yeah. That's
Yeah, and I'm about like 162.
okay.
I'm about around 162.
Okay, right. Inches, feet and inches. What a... That's weird.
Rolrick says hello.
Hello, Rolrick.
Hello.
What's up? Welcome. If you're just joining us, my name is Jens. This is Eltanin. We're building a flamingo habitat.
We say we're building it. I'm chaotically getting distracted. You know how I be. Oh yeah, I didn't do the water first. Oh yeah, and I need to dip the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Push it
It's fine.
down.
I have brain cells.
Push it down. Like a... No, I don't know. Doesn't have to be that deep,
Should I
though.
use the chisel?
Chisel, maybe? Doesn't have to be very deep.
No.
They just need to be able to walk around. Right?
Well, I don't know.
I think so.
Are you a flamingo expert?
No. Absolutely not. I don't think I'm an expert in anything.
I'm an expert in Persona 5.
We know. Oh,
That's
I know.
okay.
I've seen the PowerPoint presentation.
I like that there's going to be people here who think that's a joke.
That is not a joke.
No, that's not a joke. I have a 56-slide PowerPoint presentation on Persona 5 that I very lovingly, intricately made.
It's a nice little lake.
Thank you.
But is it enough? We'll see. Space Giraffe, welcome to the stream.
That's a good name.
How are you doing? That is a great name.
Expert in Glee, that's got to count for something. I wouldn't call myself an expert. I know more than the average person, but it's more just I've seen Glee.
Oh yeah, Space Giraffe is a video game.
Oh.
I knew I'd heard it before. It's a Jeff Minter video game.
What on earth is this very foreign species? I've never seen it before in my life.
Don't know. Doesn't look like anything to me.
No, never seen it.
No.
How odd. Gimme. Gimme.
Give me all the flamingos you have, please.
Gimme, gimme, gimme flamingos at midnight.
Quickly, gonna answer a question in the chat. Just need to look up the information. Ba, 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 ba. You have a lot of stored animals. What are you doing with all of them?
Storing them, obviously.
Well, obviously, but what's with all the badgers you have in storage?
We went through them to find one that was called Eltanin already.
Oh, there's one named Bjorn. That's a Norwegian name.
Yeah,
Or
because
Swedish or Danish.
these have Eltanin in
Yeah.
their thing. We went through them to find one, which meant they come up in 4s and they won't go away until we bought them. So I just keep buying them and refreshing.
You could just send them away, you know.
The Asian small claw and otter, I think we just bought and then we ended up putting in the ones we needed for bachelor groups. We could, but at this point, I don't know. They feel like they're part of the feature. Like, part of PlanElt Zoo is having a chaotic animal storage.
Apparently.
That's just how it
And
goes.
certainly chaotic.
Who's going to be our first one in that I can use as the tester that's miserable for a while until I fix stuff?
Yasmin.
Where's Yasmin?
Right there.
Okay, Yasmin. You've been chosen as the sacrifice.
We're going to show her a whole new world.
Yeah, go have absolutely awful life quality for now. Now I just need to wait for this to show up, and then we pause the game so the flamingo doesn't die. Fine, somebody's in a rush.
I just want to get to the flamingo, okay? I'm sorry. There you go.
Yeet.
Poof, yeet. Flaming. Go.
Look at that lad.
The good flamingo.
It's a good
Bunny in the background. Just notice,
Fran's always watching.
just notice the giant bunny in the background.
Fran's always watching. Right.
Oh, perfect.
Banging.
Nailed it. All right, let's go home.
Yeah, we're done. PlanElt Zoo's finished.
Sorry if I spat you in the face. I didn't mean to.
Didn't even notice. You good. Right, we need hard shelter. So we do the... Before I forget, because last time I placed a bunch of trees and they
Click
were the wrong
all
ones.
the things.
It's not going to affect their habitatums, but we should still do that.
Yeah, shelter. Gimme
Flaming.
shelter.
Flamingo. Flamingo. Right, what that flamingo want?
Anywhere it can hide, I guess.
What do we want to give
Oof.
the flamingo? That's larger than I thought.
That
it
is
was
very
gonna be.
large. It's a bit too large, I think.
Yeah, just a
Yeah,
bit.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, one of these could work.
Mhm.
We can see what options we've got. Ooh, very modern.
Very, yes. You can even place it at an angle. Also very big, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the metal ones. I don't know, they feel
No,
cruel.
no, I get it. That's isn't that a climbing frame?
No, it's a hard shelter.
Oh.
It's one I've used in a few different places
Neat.
because I kind of like the asymmetry.
Here's a good suggestion from Bradley Smells of Beans. Will you do a tour video when you have fully finished the park? That's,
Yeah,
I mean, we can do a tour now.
we could do a tour just now if people want a tour. Say if you want a tour and I'll take you around it. I never know how many people here have been here before. What? There's
That's
some random
some
penguin.
penguins.
I was going to say there's some random exhibit from a different time.
When has a zoo ever finished? A very good point, Jam Brew.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah, they are simple. Sometimes simple is all you need, really. Which one do we want?
Maybe try that one.
These ones feel too big and this feels too modern. So yeah, please. Because if we do it here, it'll match the one behind it.
Yes.
And makes them look like a little area, which is cute.
Barbara says tour, please.
Tour, please. I can do that.
I mean, we
Let
can
me
do
just
the
place this.
we can do the visitor cam and walk through it.
Oh, yeah, the redone Tegid.
Yeah. And now it's got enough coverage there, at least, for plants and things.
Perfect. I just do it this way, right?
No,
No. How do I get into it again?
it's there.
Thank you. My brain has just gone.
Explore mode. And then you just click it,
Just drop,
and then we walk.
and then I'm very slow. This is the problem with wanting to do this. It's very slow.
Maybe we should just do a fly through that.
Yeah, right? But. I put on free look, so we're still kind of at angle.
Okay.
Here is your entrance.
Good entrance.
I did nothing. But this is a build by Eben. For PlanElt Zoo, this is me because the badger motif matches my hair.
Shift to go faster.
Thank you.
Apparently when we walk.
And I am Scottish, hence why it has bagpipes, in case you couldn't tell by the accent.
Amazing construction still.
Yes. Still love it. I've started adding sunflowers every time I place it because they were added afterwards and they are one of my favourites.
Yep.
We then have some amenities at the start along with this,
And another Fran bunny.
a demon bunny that is lovingly created as a reference to one of our other co-workers, Fran.
Incredible.
There are many references to previous streams and things around here, and that is one of them. We then have a staff area. This is a community build, just as that I got off the workshop, just to get us kickstarted, and it has kind of everything you need in a staff zone.
Yep.
We then have this little community build, which is a wishing well to be able to hide a donation bin in, which is really cute. We have our first enclosure that we built together, which is the badgers. All of them are named after me. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Every single one?
Eltanin, Elton. What if they have babies?
I don't know if any of them had babies.
Eltan John. Very good.
They're all named after me. They're my children.
Amazing.
So yeah, those are. I'm just putting this back on the normal camera.
Yeah, that's fine. Standard mode.
Those are my children.
Mhm.
This was the first enclosure we built. And then we'll head into our fairy tale area. So if you go through this little archway, you get a couple more community builds. You've got this little traveling merchant's cart to get some snacks, a drink.
Mhm.
And you have this book that has a story in it as well, but has a lovely little once upon a time area to lead you into the fairy tale zone because it fit with the badger theme and the like cutesy little vibe we'd gone for it. Yen stuck a really ignorant little fox
Wolf.
here. Wolf that
I think it's
just
a-
refuses to talk
I think
to
it's a
anyone.
wolf statue. yeah.
Timberwolf
Timberwolf called statue.
refuses to talk to anyone.
Yeah. He's just, don't talk to him. Him angry.
Him angry.
Him angry.
We then get through to Jens's exhibit.
Yay.
First one when you were here.
Red pandas.
These are our red pandas. This was Jens's first guest appearance during PlanElt. We built this. We gave the climbing frame the pan flag colours because it's me and because they're pandas.
Oh.
Like you've only just realised.
No, I did. I was trying to make a joke out of it.
We then have a little community pavilion, which leads through to this area where they can get some food and snacks. So they've got a nice rest stop. We then have the build that we did with Fran when Fran was first
yeah.
guesting. So we have some fallow deers. You can see the theme we're going here. We've got the badgers with deers and stuff. Lots of cute foliage. It leads you around here where this is the winner of our PlanElt building competition. This was the winner of it with our little pumpkin pastries. I loved this build. They got a challenge to fill this exact little space I had left. And not only did this fit literally perfectly, like perfectly,
It's incredible.
the amount they managed to squeeze that fit in, but it matched the other build I'd placed here, where this is a separate build. And it was perfect.
It just looks like such a natural part of the thing.
Right?
Yeah.
This adorable little pumpkin patch.
Amazing.
And then here we have a little hobbit house because it's me and I'm weak for Lord of the Rings, and it wouldn't be PlanElt Zoo without a Lord of the Rings reference somewhere. We have another staff area tucked back here. We have a giant bee,
A giant bee.
that is there to watch over all your sins.
Oh my. Things got dark here all of a sudden.
Do not misbehave in front of the bee. The bee is always watching.
Oh no.
We have more of the little travelling carts and everything up here that goes up to this, which was a huge build by, I think, Jurassic.
Could be.
I think this was by Jurassic. I wait a second. In here. Does it say who it's by? Am I going mad? It's alphabetical. Yeah, by Jurassic. This was a huge build with a dragon and everything because it's a fairy tale area that if you go through is a full exhibit area. So this is our big exhibit area at the moment.
Yeah, Jurassic also confirms in chat that yes, they did make
I was
this.
like, I'm sure I wasn't going mad. I'm sure I had that right.
This is absolutely incredible stuff. I can't believe it.
Yep, it is very cool. And the dragon even, one second, glows. Da, da, da. The dragon is now grass. The dragon breathes fire and has like lava and it glows.
I mean, you pause things, but yeah, it does glow.
Yeah, but like you can, it's not going to breathe out, but like what I mean is like they have lava.
Yeah.
Very cool use of
honking
the
amazing.
like, I can't remember what it's like fire pit item. Can't remember the exact name of it. But yes, we then have this homage to my TikTok. We're just not going to speak about it.
Dandelions. I'm in a field of dandelions.
I use that song too often for random videos.
That's what it is.
That's what that is.
That's what it is.
We then have this like vet area that I made a path through, and guests constantly complain that it's negative to their impact, and I don't care
It's fine.
because it's pretty.
Yeah.
So they can accept going through this little greenhouse and suck it up. And if you go through here, you then get to this little
More
Elton bee
bees.
reading area.
Join us to learn about the bees.
This is a joke on me being non-binary, which is why it's the non-binary flag colours, because it's ELT NB. This is an homage to me being genderless. So the colour theme fit for the pride flag, and this was a very cute little thing from Eben. We then have a plant nursery, animal nursery, where you're able to see a fake version of some eggs, and the idea is like this is a place in the zoo that people would be able to come and see some of our zookeepers doing talks about different little species eggs. Here we have our double penguins.
Eggs are obviously just props.
Yes, they are just props.
Yeah.
They're prop items. That's why I said, like, you could see. But here you have double penguins. They mirror each other. So you can see both of our kinds of penguins.
Well done. Really well done.
Thank you. You have another Fran.
The Fran bunny.
You have a restaurant. You have the Red Crown Crane exhibit. The Red Crown Cranes are
there. There are definitely some Red Crown Cranes there.
Yeah, right. They are, in fact, alive. These are Red Crown Cranes. There is nothing to see here. There is nothing to see at all. You then get to the cassowary, which is also named after me. This is Eltanin D. Cassowary. Thank you. When you go through here, you then get to this pride float. This was my favourite build from our pride competition last year, not this year. And I added in some hedgehogs and topiaries driving the car because they are everywhere. You have Jens's only build here. He made this chief beef.
You covered it up with a tree.
I don't think I did. I think I placed a build and it did it. There we go. This had a tree in it.
Oh, it's from the Plant Daddy.
It's from Plant Daddy.
Okay.
Plant Daddy is an LGBT build for this year's Pride that I really loved and thought fit here. So I placed in, and it gave us a chance to show off the little, does Maggie want to zoom in more? The little plant pot that was...
Oh yeah, that was made by someone.
Harper.
Yes.
And
shout out to Harper for winning the plant pot competition.
They did win the plant pot competition, and their little axolotl pot got added into the game, and I loved it.
Axopotl.
Axopotl. It's the axopotl now.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And then we have the most recent
otter
exhibit, which is the otter habitat, where I created underwater viewing for the first time. This was my challenge. So now we're going on to
that you
our
took
next
on
one.
with a plum.
Yeah, I hadn't slept. I might have had a slight breakdown. If you watch that stream back, I am not okay.
You managed to do it.
I did. I got there in the end.
Yeah, with encouragement and positive reinforcement.
We got there in the end. And now we're building a fun time for some flamingos. It looks really, really pathetic right now.
I mean, all habitats have to start somewhere.
Yeah, it'll get there.
And it'll get there.
Right now, it just looks a little bit sad.
I mean, the flamingo didn't seem to mind.
No, but
we
like
checked
when you
its
compare,
stats and he was just like, "Ah, perfect."
When you compare this,
I mean, we'll get there.
To this sad rectangle,
we will get there.
It will get there. We will do some detailing, like the cassowaries ended up nice in the end.
They really did.
I still like the moss detailing I added onto the enclosure.
Yeah. See, Heather G says, "Not pathetic. Stop. Positive vibes only."
Sorry.
Yeah.
The rule is that everyone else has to be nice to me. Don't I have to be nice to myself?
Well, we're going to force you to be nice to yourself. Leaf is here. Shout out to Leaf. This park is really coming together.
Thank you. At some point, I'm going to go hunting for some habitats from other people.
Oh.
Not hunting the animals. What? Goes into guess mode.
Oh, God.
Not quite. Not
Horrifying.
that kind of game. But no, I'm going to go hunting for some community habitats
Nice.
to add in and have some of their builds featured around. But yeah, right today we're gonna stick in some stuff here.
I need some enrichments, at least.
Need some enrichments. Need some plants. I'm actually going to change some of the walls first, actually.
Right, because you want some of them to be stone.
Mm-hmm. I just think it would look nicer if there's a bit of variation.
Caesar Crates says, "Amazing zoo, love the fairy tale theme." Barbara Coleman saying, "This is a cute zoo. Stop putting yourself down." But yeah, Isaac Vela, you missed a quick tour of the zoo, and we've started our flamingo habitat.
We have.
That's what you missed on zoo. Oof.
Which way around was ZB? Was on camera. There.
No, it's like that, right? No.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see it on the corner of the.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. Can you make 2 O's and this can be our thumbnail?
No, that's ooze.
No, it's a zoo.
Oh yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking at the
You're
camera.
looking at the flip.
I'm looking at the camera. Wait, no, that's. No one's gonna see that on the thumbnail. Though.
I'll know it's there. This is the thing. So often, because it's in the corner where it's covered up by text, I know nobody looks at it, but I look at it. Also, this is the backdrop. We're going to need to do that again. But we've got practice now, because right now this is the image. That's not the most of an enthusiastic backdrop to have. But somebody's saying, is there a waterfall in the zoo? Oh God, people keep challenging me to do things.
I do believe there are waterfall tools now.
There are no. They want to know if there's one in this.
Oh, in this zoo?
Yeah.
No. There isn't a waterfall in this zoo, but there are
No.
waterfall tools in the game.
Yeah, that's what they want, because they said they love them, and they want me to do one. Let's play the fun game of who can give Elle a breakdown.
I mean, do you want one?
I'll probably do one.
Please don't.
You know, yearly refresher.
The yearly refresher, my God.
Gotta keep myself on my toes.
Oh, these tamarind trees look really good.
Thank you.
Dutch Travel Dude says they can always help make one waterfall for the zoo. No worries, haha.
If you ever want to, if you're a big waterfall enthusiast, I do go through the Swiss Rem you're watching. I go through the workshop and have a look for builds that have been made for PlanElt Zoo. Because I like to, as you saw when I was doing my little tour, I like to feature community builds in here because the whole point is it's a community zoo. It's not just my project, it's you guys' project. So if you do build anything for PlanElt Zoo at any point that you would like me to see, just upload it to the workshop and make sure to tag it or mention in the name with PlanElt at some point. And when I am going through it, then I am sure I will come across your build and there's a reasonable chance it'll be featured at some point. I try to feature as many as I can, try to stay pretty on top of it. Obviously I'm not infallible, and it also depends on if it's appropriate, if it works like thematically for what I'm doing, but I try and at least like show them off in stream even if they don't all necessarily get included. But right now I think there's at least the vast majority of people's stuff has been included.
I do believe so. I mean, you've been pretty diligent about checking the PlanElt tag or title or what.
I try.
Yeah, and I think you've managed to include a lot of really good stuff.
Yes. I try and include some like other stuff that's not specifically for PlanElt as well. If I see things I think are just going to fit what we're doing at the moment, or that I just particularly love, or things that have been maybe in one of our competitions. We do host competitions every now and then. I believe we are currently there's still like a couple of days left to enter a bear competition that is going on to make a bear habitat.
Yes, because it's bear necessities.
It is Bear
month?
Necessities Month here in the UK, which has had so many people guessing about like, why are they featuring bears? And I'm like, because it's Bear Necessities Month
Month
in the UK. It's not that deep.
Simple reason.
It's a UK holiday.
Sometimes you have to look for the bare necessities.
Yeah. Sometimes the UK just likes bears.
I mean, I like bears.
Yeah. And I was like, that's cute.
Let's do it. Let's do
some bear awareness.
Yes.
Some
awareness.
Some awareness.
I feel bad for laughing at my own jokes.
No, embrace it.
All right, cool.
So yeah, we have a bear competition going on to build your favorite bear habitat for any bear you want. Pick your favorite. Yeah. And give them those luxurious options. You still have 3 days if you want to enter that. You can find more info on our forums, and we do host competitions pretty regularly, so you can get chances to win some cute merch.
Now I'm gonna go and try to find the thread, and then I'm gonna come back and then
You gonna share in chat?
Heather's going to share it before me.
I was gonna
No,
say,
I actually managed to beat Heather this time.
really? That might be a first. That genuinely might be a first.
Ah, there she is.
Yep.
Shout
So
out
if
to
you go
Heather.
there, that's the bear competition, and if you check out our forums and hang out, we host them semi-regularly, and you can get a chance to win some merch. And sometimes I will pick some entries if I think they would particularly fit, and I will put them in PlanElt Zoo. Because I do love featuring things that you guys make.
Dutch Travel Dude says, I'm making a Malayan bear habitat. It's so much work. There is a lot of, obviously there is a lot of work in making the habitats look as pretty as possible, but I mean, I would say it's coming along here as well. It's starting to look pretty good.
I can emphasize with the it's so much work thing. You have my sympathy.
Barry Allen, Heather G is the new Flash.
I'm always impressed with this like speed at which Heather just throws everything we mention into the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting so paranoid that things are buzzing on my phone past my... I keep being like, oh no, something's happened. It's just my dad being like, hi. Because my dad's on my like,
Yep, I get it.
if something's going wrong, let me know exclusion list.
All these plants are really cute. I like it.
Yeah.
It's very tropical, very lush.
I like the way this is looking so far, but
Yeah, what else are you thinking of adding?
potentially some other like just general plants, but also I wouldn't mind having some water plants. That's what I was kind of looking for to find. So this is some water hyacinths, and I was thinking just to kind of make the water area a bit more visually interesting, it might be nice to have something in there.
I want to know if chat has a favorite plant from the game.
For a minute I thought you just meant in general.
Or topiary. No, in the game. I mean, I mean in general too, if they want to share anything. But you know.
Yeah, if you happen to just have a plant you're really passionate about, then you know, let us know. That sounded like I didn't mean it. No, I genuinely.
Everyone give SWPR Gareth lots of love in chat. He had to dip out. It's one of our new community mods. And yeah, he had to dip out from the stream. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the work you do over on the mod site. Gareth.
Absolutely. We hugely appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Big shout outs. Brendan Kruger says, I just subconsciously started whistling to the tune of Bare Necessities.
The bare necessities of life
Will come to you. They'll come to me. Anyway.
See, that isn't actually one of the ones I always end up singing. I respect people who do, but that's not one of my go-tos.
That's not one of your go-to Disney songs?
No.
No. Heather says that they really like the willow trees.
Good taste. Willow trees are, in fact, the
Willow
best
trees. Are very
trees.
pretty.
They are just irrefutably the best trees.
These are cute. The pink ones that you just met.
Oh, these
picked?
ones?
Yes.
They are. I'm just wondering if it clashes too much with like... Actually, it might. Maybe if I put some over here, it'll balance these flowers.
Think so?
But not too many. Just make like a little...
Some more color.
Yeah, blend it in.
Caesar creates says drin grass or Yorkshire fog grass is their favorite. And pingo trees. Drin grass is the best, says I love everyone. I love every zoo. Good name. Barbara Coleman says any flowering tree is their favorite.
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. I do enjoy the positivity.
I mean, that's why I asked.
No, I just meant I love every zoo.
Oh yeah, that too.
It's a good vibe.
Good vibes indeed. Bye Jurassic. Shout out to Jurassic for
Bye,
thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Stopping by.
Thank you as always. It's always lovely to have you here.
And I mean, I feel like this habitat is a really good example of what little it takes to make something that looks very pretty and deliberate. I mean, not that your placement of these things aren't deliberate, but you know, you place down some trees, you place down some like bushes and greenery and things like that, and like it's become much more vibrant. It's a much more different thing than the square you started out with.
Yeah, some color variation, changing some heights by having some trees and things like that. It can go a long way and make a big difference. Even if you're quite a new builder, quite a novice builder, and stressed about it, you can do a lot with just one of the big things that I see people struggling with is they'll use all the same color of trees. They'll use all the same color of plant, and then there's like things still look really flat, and I'm like, shell variation. Doesn't even matter if you like these. This is like 6 different trees smushed in together. It adds some nice texture, and it makes it look a bit more alive, and it can go a long way.
Yes, I agree. It looks nice.
Thank you.
Bye, Dutch Travel Dude.
Thanks
thank
for
you
being
stopping
here.
by. And yeah,
It's me, which means I'm using the same fountain I use everywhere.
I like that fountain. That's the water fountain, right?
Yeah. I also like it, which means I use it in like every enclosure.
I also like, that water trough I think is really good. And yeah, the food bowls are generally the same. But
Yeah.
ooh, there you go.
The keeper is going to complain about that being there. We're just not going to bother. We're just going to put it somewhere accessible so they don't complain.
I mean, he has to walk all the way over there and not fall into the water. I can't blame him.
It's his job.
Yeah, but wouldn't you, if it was your job to refill an animal feeder, wouldn't you?
It's not like it's deep water. It's a puddle. If it was deep water, fair enough. It is a puddle. Right, they need some enrichment. Could give them a forage pool, but it feels like it's probably a bit big.
I feel like it fits about there. If you want to, you can probably raise the ground up a little bit. I mean, yeah, you'd have to remove the water, so that's not great.
Yeah. I was thinking we just have it as like a little feature in the water. Might be kind of cute. Let's give them a little... Oh no, let's not do that.
What did you do?
I put it too low in the ground and it messed up my
Oh, it's that thing. I like that thing.
little mirror mobile.
Oh, thank you, Isaac. I love you too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wait, no. There we go. It did it.
Good job, buddy.
Are you gonna leave me hanging or?
No, do this, please.
Damn it. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm learning, okay?
You are learning.
Yeah.
For people confused, it has been an ongoing joke about the fact that millennials can't do this on the internet. Millennials do this because it's the classic one. And I was like, everybody can do this. And
Apparently I can.
and
I
Jens-
can now. I've learned how.
Jens has to think it through every time and it
Yes.
makes me laugh.
I was like, right. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, 100%. Like, I do this, and then Elt does the other thing. Yeah, like that. And then I do this.
I'm a zillennial. I'm in that weird 5-year gap between the two that kind of doesn't fit with either. So I can do all the hearts.
I can do. I struggle with this sometimes. There we go. See, I'm learning. I got it now.
Can do this one. All the hearts. There's no
Okay.
besting me with the heart repertoire.
The heart repertoire.
Heart repertoire. Do I need...
Repertoire. Boom. Just needs more things in the group and less grass.
Yeah. Needs more.
That's a lot of.
Yeah. I thought that was going to happen.
There's too many plants. Help.
No, we want to be more free range. I don't want you to be more free range. Have a nice area. Had a feeling that was going to
You
happen.
might want to maybe take some of those out.
No, I was thinking I have an idea. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Man with the plan.
Man, little guy.
Star spangled little guy with a plan.
Yeah. Little fella. This has been such a fun one to explain to people. The amount of people are like, so you like want to be a guy? I'm like, no. I want to be a little dude.
Just a little guy.
I want to be a little fella.
See, fellow Jens agrees. It can be difficult to make the heart sometimes.
I'm glad you're being validated.
The only reason why I eventually learned how to do it, or how I eventually learned how to do it, is because of TikTok, because there was just a tutorial that appeared.
A tutorial?
Yes.
Why did you need a tutorial?
I didn't actively look for it. It was just there. And it was like, hey millennials, are you struggling with doing this? Here's how you do it. And I'm like, all right, cool, that's great.
The way you said, hey millennials, also made it sound like, hello fellow kids.
Hello fellow kids. Hey millennials. Hello old people now. Oh, that's nice.
This looks so ugly now. Why do you need so much free space?
Because they're used to wide open spaces in Africa
Seriously,
and
it's
Asia
still
and
too
Europe.
much.
Yeah, you need to take out some trees.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
You will need to take out some trees.
No. I refuse. I refuse on principle.
Well, the flamingo disagrees with you.
Well, it can flamingo elsewhere.
No, it can't. Oh, you're trying to make it bigger, so then it's relatively less coverage? Smart. It's a bit wonky there, though.
You know, I know. It's intentional. Trying to create slightly varied shaping.
Another way to do it. You don't have to just do the curves and everything. You can just pull things around.
It's a good name.
Yeah, shout out to our recent follow on Twitch. I mean, I have to say it that way.
Yeah.
It's obviously shake your booty. Shake your booty.
Good name.
Good username. Pretty good username.
This flamingo needs to stop complaining about coverage.
You need to remove some trees.
No.
I'm sorry. The trees will have to go.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I refuse.
What you gonna do?
When they come for me.
What you gonna do with all them trees? All them trees inside your zoo?
It looks so ugly now.
No, it doesn't. I mean, you need to take out some trees. That's the easiest way to do this. No.
How is that still too high?
Because there's a lot of... It doesn't need that many trees.
I disagree.
Well, I feel like the animal itself is the one that should have, you know...
Look, anybody who has been in a PlanElt Zoo stream before knows that I will go over and above to make the animal fight me if it disagrees with my creative decisions.
Elt will find a way.
Elt will, in fact, personally fight the flamingo.
We always think about what the animals want, but never what the plants want. The poor plants.
See? This person gets it.
Yeah, old country gets it.
They know what it's about. How big am I going to have to make this before you stop complaining?
Oh, it's going to have to be huge.
Stop complaining.
So it was a 51 before.
Stop complaining.
You did so many changes, and now it's just 1%. You'll need to remove some trees. I'm sorry.
But it looks so pretty.
It does. You can still make it look pretty and have fewer trees.
Can I do... Will this work? This is so dumb.
I mean, if the trees are outside the habitat...
That's what I'm doing. This looks so bad in this corner.
How do you
How
what?
do I add an extra pillar? I can't remember how to do it.
The plus?
Yeah.
There you go.
I just pressed it on the wrong area. Don't mind me, I'm just doing nonsense to try and beat a flamingo.
Koopa90 and the Gaming Fly, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
What was that name?
Koopa90 and the Gaming Fly. You know, they go buzz, 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 and then they hop from button to stick and wiggle their wings to move it, I guess.
Thank you for the elaborate description.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it.
Hey, the flamingo is just doing what it wants. I mean,
I removed so much coverage.
it's still generally going to be happy, right? Like if you go back to its things. No, but if you click the flamingo, and see, like it's doing fine. It's just like it's got slightly less on its habitat, but it's still doing fine. You don't actually have to remove everything.
That looks ugly now. No, that one stays.
I think it'll be fine. I'm just saying.
We're going to remove ones that you can barely see that I have there for texture. Okay, we're at 43.
But again, I know you're being obstinate now. I'm just saying, I don't think you have to remove everything.
I'm not removing everything. I'm removing little things.
Okay.
What can I remove that's little? Why is it got to be so little?
I don't know. It's just how it is. And it's going to be 35. I don't think the plants count for coverage. Only the trees do.
Yeah, it's plants and tree.
Plant and tree coverage. But I mean, if you go back to its like overview,
No.
it's still fine. It doesn't need to be 100%. I mean, apparently it does now, but you know, I'm just saying. I know I flipped from hey, you have to remove trees to not, but now I realized you don't actually have to remove trees.
You do if you're me.
Hello, Ellie Pop. How you doing? Haven't been to one of these streams in a while. Well, welcome back. Hope you're
Welcome.
doing
I'm
well.
so sorry that you've come into me having a tree breakdown.
You did ask what was going to give you the breakdown.
Yeah. It's inevitable. Something's going to do it. I wouldn't be me if this wasn't who I am as a person. How is that still on 43%? I've removed multiple trees.
I think it's because it's in the ground, so it's not coverage per se. Like coverage is things it hides under, right?
You would think, but how does it know if it's on the ground or not?
I don't know.
I hate you.
No, stop. It's fine. You don't have to. You can just leave it, and then it'll just not like.
It looks so ugly now.
Well, bring it back to how it was.
Angry at the flamingo.
Don't be. It's just doing its life thing.
Just doing its life thing.
You know what I mean. It's just living. It's just how the flamingo lives.
Well, I would like it if it lived in a way that caused me less pain.
Pain.
It's going to complain so much more now because I've made the habitat smaller.
Level Wolf says, this is why I turn off welfare.
You know, maybe you have the right idea.
Leah Sears likes your zoo.
I like my
what a
zoo in
beautiful zoo
general.
you guys have created.
Thank you. I just don't like this particular flamingo.
Yeah, it's just having a good time. Like a law ornament.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. Just leave it.
It's being left for now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a nice shot of the demon bird itself.
Hey, be nice to the flamingo. It did nothing wrong.
It's done plenty wrong. Here, go get onto the waterfall. Yeah, aesthetic. Gotta get the shot. That water effect.
It's a nice shot.
Right, now we need to make our... Which way around is it? This way?
Oh yeah, like this. Right?
Yes.
Can you see that these are O's? Yeah, probably.
Perfect. We have our thumbnail.
Thumbnail!
It's now part of what we have to do every week, because otherwise I will stress about finding one. But yeah, I don't know, I think we did pretty well this week.
Yeah, we made this flamingo habitat. We have a bunch of flamingos just waiting in animal storage.
I no longer just have a random cliff in the floor.
Yep.
This actually functions.
Mm-hmm.
And it matches the trees here, so we've got a nice little area.
Pretty well done. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, we did some stuff.
We did do
it's
some
a
stuff.
pretty nice area for it to be left at.
Yes.
So I think we did pretty well.
I think so too.
Thank you for being here.
You left PlanElt Zoo in a very nice state.
In a very nice flamingo
For me to
crisis
ruin.
and stuff. You could come back and fix the flamingos.
Maybe I will. Who knows?
I come back and the flamingo habitat functions. So
Who's
I've got
to
a
say?
single
Maybe
tree.
I will.
But yeah, thank you for joining me. It's been
Yeah,
a
thank you
nice
for having
send
me.
off before I go to Canada.
Yeah. You'll
So-
be off for 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, so-
So I'll
So
come
you're
back.
stuck with me.
Take that, folks.
No, I know you love me and I love you.
We do.
Yeah.
And I love having you here.
Oh, thank you. I love being here.
I'm glad.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for interrupting you. We'll let you finish now.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just saying, like, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I am off on holiday and very excited about it. So I'll be away for a bit and you're not going to see me for a little while, but you will be left with Jens in very capable hands. So I'm not worried. Yeah, it's been really nice to have you all and to see everybody. And it's been nice to come back after a couple of weeks of not being able to for miscellaneous reasons. And of course, you can come join us for Sounds of Summer. So do you want to get the info?
Yes, I'm going to put that info in chat right
Yes.
now.
So for anybody who doesn't know, you can go and check out this forum link and check out Sounds of Summer.
Yeah, there's
So this is the 28th. So
Yeah, for those who don't know,
Tomorrow.
Sounds of Summer is a lo-fi remix of a bunch of in-game music from PlanElt Zoo to like
Yes.
form a whole hour-long album, I think it is, just about.
about that. 12
And
chill hall
we're
tracks
gonna-
for
yeah,
you
we're
to
gonna
enjoy.
All the tracks are going to be streamed tomorrow on this here Twitch channel and this here YouTube channel. Tomorrow being 28th of September at 6 p.m. British summertime.
Yes,
This
it's still BST.
technically VST. It's still BST. So come and join us for that. It's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
you'll be able to come. It'll just be us debuting the 12 tracks. You'll be able to listen to them in full, and then afterwards that VOD will be eventually saved on our channels. And then we are working on getting up in other places. We'll have more news for that when we've got it, but eventually we'll be able to get it in other places. When we have more news on that, we'll update you all. But for now, you can come check out for the first time and see it debuted tomorrow. And we're very, very excited about it. I listen
gonna
to
be
a lot
good.
of lo-fi, so
Yeah,
I'm
me
looking
too.
for it.
It's good work music.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of lo-fi folk music, and then ironically, I don't listen to the PlanElt Zoo soundtrack, which I feel like is because I work on Zoo, so that would drive me insane. But even before I started working at Frontier, I've always listened to the Planet Coaster soundtrack.
It's
so
a good
now I'm gonna
soundtrack. I mean,
have-
both soundtracks are excellent soundtracks.
Oh yeah, very much so. And I'm going to have a fun balance of Zoo music, like Zoo lo-fi and Coaster soundtrack, and that's a good pairing.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm excited to see a load of you here tomorrow, see what you guys think of Sounds of Summer, and that's it for another week. So thanks. Bye, folks.
Bye all.
See you in a couple of weeks. Jens will see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
We're going to play career mode. Bye.
Bye, folks.